Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video, we're doing a holiday makeup look and it is a bit simple. It's really simple, and this is a halo cut crease. So what I'm doing now, I'm filling in my brows using a dark brown pencil. So I'm just shaping my brows and filling them in. Alright, so I'm just using the spoolie to comb through my brow just to ensure that my brow hair lays flat, and also to distribute the product throughout my brow. Alright, so for concealer, I'm using the shades Almond and Toast. I'm using the lightest shade on the bottom part of my brow to clean that up, and then I'll be going in with the darkest shade to shape the top part of my brow. So I'm just using a flat concealer brush for this step. So guys, if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn that button gray, turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. And also go ahead and share my video with your friends and leave a comment down below. Alright, so now that my brow is done, I'm gonna go ahead now with my sponge and I'm gonna go ahead and blend out the concealer. You can use a brush if you want, but I'm using a sponge today. And I'm also gonna go in with some light base concealer on my lid, and I'm also using the sponge to blend that out, and this is acting as the base for my shadows that I'll be applying. Alright, so the first shadow I'm using from the Juvia's Place palette, it is a reddish brownish color, so I'm using that for my first eyeshadow color. So as you can see, I'm just packing that onto my lid in a round shape or semicircle shape, and then I'm gonna go ahead and blend out the edge of that shadow. Alright, so on to the next shadow. I'm using a dark red shadow from another Juvia's Place palette, and I'm using that red shadow to blend out the edge of the brown shadow that we just applied. So as you can see, I'm just packing that onto the edge of the first shadow, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend them together. Alright, so moving on to the cut crease. As you can see, I'm just using a light base concealer and my flat concealer brush. So I apply the concealer to my lid and then I look up just to create that guideline so I know exactly where my crease line is located. So I'm just starting off real small and then I'll gradually make it bigger. So I'm just following that guideline, and basically I'm creating a curve on the center of my lid. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a flat eyeshadow brush just to go ahead and pat in that concealer and to remove any excess product, and this also helps the concealer to dry just a bit. Alright, so now I'm going in with the same dark brown shadow that we used first to go ahead and blend out the edge of the cut crease area, because we need a smooth transition between the cut crease area and the shadows that we applied before. So I went in with the dark brownish reddish color first, and now I'm going in with the red color to blend that out as well, just to get a nice and smooth transition. Alright, so for my lid area, for the cut crease area, I'll be using two different shades of gold shimmer. So I'm taking the darkest one first and I'm applying that all over the cut crease area using a flat concealer brush, a flat eyeshadow brush. Alright, so as you can see, I'm taking my time so that I don't go over that line that we created, because that's the design and that should be visible. So that's what I'm doing here. Alright, so I'm applying the next shimmer now to the center of my lid, so it kind of gives it a little halo effect and it kind of brighten the shadow a bit more. Alright, so this is what it's looking like thus far. So you know we have to go in with some glitter, so I'm gonna be using some fine gold glitter for this. So I'm just tapping on some glue to my lid and then I'm gonna go in and add the glitter to my lid area. Alright, so I'm just making sure that I add enough glitter to my lid, and I'm just pressing that in with the brush to make sure that the glitter is sealed on. So now I'm just using my liquid liner to just do a thin line. So it's not a wing line, I'm just doing a regular line today. Alright, so now I'm just going in with some mascara just to give in my lash 1 or 2 coats. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes. So first I apply the glue as close as possible to my natural lash line. Wait for it to get a bit clear, so that's when I know it's getting dry, and then I'm gonna go ahead and apply my lashes. Alright, so onto the face makeup. So first I apply my primer to prime my skin. Just use my hand to rub that into my skin. Then I go ahead and apply my foundation. So I'm using 2 different shades of foundation just because I don't want to add too much product on my skin. I'm not using concealer to highlight or anything. I just use the foundation to do everything for this look. Alright, so you're seeing in the areas where I did apply the dark shade and the light shade. So I'm just going in with my foundation brush to blend out the foundation, and I'm going from dark to light. Alright, so to cream contour, I'm just using a little bit of a dark cream concealer. So that's what I'm using here. Alright, so I add that on my cheek area, my jawline, around my forehead area, and on the sides of my nose. And I'm just using my foundation brush again to go back in and blend that out. Alright, so time to set in everything to my face now. So I'm just going in with my setting powder, my loose setting powder to set underneath my eyes, my forehead, basically all the parts of my face where I applied the lightest shade foundation. Yes, I'm looking a bit crazy. Got crazy with the powder there. So I'm using my brush to brush away all that excess powder. I don't bake for too long. So like a minute or so after applying the powder, I went ahead and I brushed that off using a fluffy brush. Alright, so I'm just setting the rest of my face with my setting powder. Alright, so to go and set my contour, I'm using the Black Radiance contour palette. I think this one is dark to deep. So as you can see, I use the lightest shade that is in that palette to set my contour. So now I'm just contouring my nose, and then I'm going to go ahead and contour my cheeks again, and my forehead and my jawline area. Alright, so to set my face, I'm using the Maybelline New York setting spray to set my face, and now I'm going in with some highlight. This is a really nice gold highlight, so I'm just adding that to all the eye points of my face just to give a little glow. Alright, and to tie the eye look together, I went ahead and add some of the reddish brown eyeshadow on my lower eyelids. Alright, and just to add a little bit more of a pop to this eye look, I'm going in with that light goldish shimmer, and I'm just adding that to the inner corner of my eye. Alright, so for the lips, I'm going in with my black lip liner, and I'm just lining my lip with that, and then I'm going to go ahead and also blend that out with a red lip liner, and then I'm gonna add some red lipstick and blend it all together. Alright, so this is the finished look, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do hope you enjoy this look, and hope someone give it a try. Would really appreciate that. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram, guys, at Jody, and the name is on the screen. Link is always in the description. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.